Good morning, and bam, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there and to some of the dads that are putting on the apron and doing the Betty Crocker thing. Today is the first video of my storage life. The pandemic has created a new attitude, and if you've lost everything, then sometimes you have to get creative and adaptable. And I found a storage unit with electricity, and it's got everything I own in it, including my truck, my motorcycle, and the trailer that carries my motorcycle. So today, on Mother's Day, I'm going to make myself some pancakes using a cake mix. So I'm going to make chocolate pancakes, and it's 1 chocolate cake mix, 2.5 cups of milk, 2 eggs, 1/4 cup of oil, and 1/2 cup of flour. And then I'm going to spray the skillet with the butter spray. And I always sift my dry ingredients when I'm using them. And there's the pancake turner and the whisk. And here's an interesting little piece of trivia. Other than the beautiful Pyrex mixing measuring bowl, I got everything else. Oh, except for the eggs. I got those at Aldi's. But everything else I got at the Dollar Tree. Betty Crocker measuring cups. That's a 4-cup measuring cup. Pillsbury traditional chocolate cake, the pan spray, the sifter net, the pancake turner, and the whisk. All right. And I Googled it, and it says always add dry to wet. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so there's all the wet ingredients. I haven't whisked them yet, but there's the 1/4 cup measuring cup, and I wiped it out after adding the oil to the mixing bowl because I'm going to use 1/4 cup batter to make my pancakes as I go along. So I whisked that all together, and now I'm going to start with the 1/2 cup of flour. And no matter what, I always put my dry ingredients through the strainer just for uniformity and to make it easier to mix and make less lumps. Okay, see what's left? I'm just going to pitch that. Okay, mixing on that. And for the sake of harmony, I'm going to add the cake mix 1/2 cup at a time, just so I'm not overwhelmed with having to whisk that batter. And you just keep on until it's like sifted into the bowl. And whatever's left, I mean, you can either run a spoon over it and mash it through, or consider it lumps that you didn't have to mix, because it's not going to change anything. All right, let's get the rest. Okay, there is the chocolate pancake batter, and it is fabulous. And interestingly, there's my chest freezer, 2x2 and 2 feet tall, 2 feet wide. And I added a piece of wood, and I sanded it and put varnish, what do they call that? Polyurethane. So it's also a cutting board. I'm going to make my first pancake. I'm getting the pan ready right now. Okay, I sprayed the pan with the butter spray, and that is 1/4 cup batter. You know, you always got to do, your first test pancake. And the only thing I know about cooking a pancake is waiting for the little bubbles to develop on the top. And once that happens, you can flip it. And then you don't have to keep it flipped for very long before it's ready. See, there's the bubbles. There they are. They're starting to form. I think we're looking at a pretty good first pancake. First pancake, first flip. Oh yeah, that feels good. So based on that size, I think I'll make 2 next, and then maybe work up to 3. But that's it, because you got to have a little room for your turner to get in there and flip them. So we're going to see what this looks like and how many pancakes we got. Okay, this is pancake number 5 and 6, and it occurred to me, chocolate covered blueberries, so you could put a couple of blueberries or a handful of blueberries right there, and double chocolate chip. You could add some chocolate chips right there. Just saying. Your mind is your best creative platform. Okay, the cake mix pancakes are finished, and it made 21. And I've got them stacked between paper towels and on a paper plate, because then I'm going to put the whole thing in a freezer bag. And that way I can take out what I want without having to eat 21 pancakes, because that's just me in my storage life. So I'm going to try one with maple syrup, 100% pure maple syrup, and I'm going to do the other one with some Pillsbury chocolate fudge. And again, I got the plate and the knife and the fork at Dollar Tree and the frosting. Okay, so I poured a little maple syrup on the plate and I cut the pancake in half. So I'm going to try this one with the chocolate frosting, but here we go with the chocolate cake mix pancake with syrup. Oh, that's tasty. That's very tasty. Oh, I like it. This is a true pancake, like cake mix cooked in a pan. Let me finish that, and I'm going to put frosting on that and see how that goes. It's okay. Here's this one with chocolate frosting on it, and you know it's going to taste good. You know it is. So let's just bring it up. Oh my God. Okay, that's a winner. But they're both good. I shouldn't talk with food in my mouth, but they're both good. So there you have it. Cake mix pancakes on Mother's Day. My storage life, video number 1.